Progress.
Hello, hello. Welcome, everyone. So glad you guys are able to attend. So, as you're joining in, if you could do us a favor and share your name, tell us your real estate niche and where you live. So that you could just put that in the chat for us so that we can see who's present and um, acknowledge you, of course. So, welcome, welcome. I'm gonna share my screen. And so glad that you guys were able. Can you see my screen?
Yes.
Awesome. Perfect. So glad you guys could attend. Welcome, welcome to session 3 of the Mastering Digital Marketing Strategies for Real Estate Professionals. Today we're going to learn about setting up, learn about Google and how you can keep your Google profile created and keep it up to date to optimize your business through Google. So, welcome again. Thank you guys for joining us. Of course, my name is Lakeisha Tucker. I am a transaction coordinator and your facilitator for the day. I am the CEO of SAS Real Estate Solutions. We are a full service real estate virtual assistant and transactions management company. Here to serve you in your real estate VA and transactions management needs. So this is just a quick agenda. We have kind of cut this down a little bit just so that we can get to the meat of the presentation. Um, these are things about me and about our company. I will pass right by those. This is what we do, full service, transaction coordination, listings management, database management, and marketing and administration. So I will share this information at the end. If you need any assistance, I will provide this at the end so that you can reach out to us and hopefully we can serve you. So I usually do this bio, but I'm not going to do this. I'm going to let Stephanie introduce herself as she's going through the presentation because she actually very well intertwines her experience and expertise in what she does. So, as she's going through the presentation. So, without further ado, I want to introduce my friend Stephanie Jacobs. She has been in the real estate game for years. She actually sold me it's my second house, but my house here in Georgia in 2014. And then just we reconnected this year. So it has been so great to get reconnected with her. And she is a wealth of knowledge, great resource. So without further ado, I'm going to turn it over to Stephanie. And so she could teach you all that she has for you tonight.
All right. Hey, hello, everyone. I cannot share my screen right now, Lakeisha, for some reason. It's saying it's disabled. But yes,
Okay.
I'm Stephanie Jacobs, and I have been in the real estate industry for over 15 plus years. I do also come with a visual communications background with it, which basically is a marketing and advertising background. I have then been able, of course, to mesh the two, right? And so with that, it gives me, just an edge or, just a little bit more knowledge into how to market these listings and also kind of ways to find what is going to give you the roadmap to basically going from zero to digital. If you're not really on the internet the way you need to be, I'm going to show you basically just the systems and tools that I use on a daily basis that help me out, you know, and that make my life a little bit easier. I do manage a real estate office in the Smyrna area, so it's been great to kind of have AI help me with a lot of different things and being able to stay above what's going on, because AI is changing every day and we don't want to get left behind, okay? So I will go ahead and jump into my presentation. Do you guys see my screen now? Not yet? Not yet. Okay, let's see. Right? How about now? Yes. Okay, great. Let me make it a little bit bigger here. All right, so yes, we are taking real estate to a revolution, okay? We are discovering innovative ways to market real estate effectively online, okay? So yes, a little bit about me. Again, I come with the 15 years of experience. I did, however, start out in retail, okay? And with retail, of course, you develop those customer service skills. That's where I kind of zoned in on customer service, and I was able to go ahead and mesh those two with joining in on a new construction home team as well. So I came from new construction, and with that, I was able to mesh customer service and also build everything about real estate and, you know, the terminology and just working with clients through that. I then took all of that I've learned, and now I manage a brokerage office. Yes, we have done a couple of Zooms here in the past couple of weeks. Today will be our last Zoom. We are going to touch on business on Google. However, today I am going to go back and touch on a little bit of what we talked about. That way you guys can at least have those tools if you want to use them today. We will be giving you a copy of the video, so you will be able to see this and replay and do all that good stuff. How you contact me, this is where you can contact me at, okay? Again, we are going to touch on Google My Business or getting listed on Google, okay? We are also going to touch on Google Maps. So many of you may not have known that you can be listed on Google My Business, which is your regular google.com, and then you have a Google Maps, okay, which is an app. You ever notice when you search on your phone and you put an address in, it's going to take you to the Google Maps. If you're using the Siri maps or the iPhone apps, it's the same thing too. You can actually get on those maps as well. So you can be listed on Google Maps, listed on Google, and then if you're on Apple, you can go ahead and list on Apple Maps, okay? All right, so basically our presentation goes, we are going to revisit Opus, which is also an AI tool. We're also going to touch on YouTube. Just very short, basic, and to the point, just so you guys know where to access these things. We are going to touch a little bit on Canva again. I will show you how to do that e-booklet, okay, that we talked about in our last session. So basically, we took our marketing that we designed in Canva, which was a short buyer book, and we then turned it into digital. The reason you turn it into digital is because you can always send that link out, okay, versus someone actually physically having to take a hard copy, okay? So the booklet then went into another AI system, and you was actually able to flip the pages. So you turned it into a physical ebook, okay? If anybody out there has used any of the systems, feel free to join in and let me know. Leave it in the chat, or we can get to you guys at the end as well, okay? And then, of course, we're going to touch on Google. All right. Let's see here. All right, so the concepts, of course, approaching into the reasons why we're using this AI. Of course, we want to have all of the new digital marketing solutions to make our clients seem like we are, you know, we look good out there. We are technology driven. All these Mark Spain people out there and everything, we have to figure out a way that we are going to go ahead and step out and be above who's out there, because there are a lot of real estate agents in the Atlanta area and mortgage brokers. How do we stand out? All right. So we also showed you how to do virtual tours. And the reason that we're using all of these systems is because it is data driven. Okay. So once you get onto Google, it is data driven. You can then go ahead and actually get leads from Google. That is our main purpose, is we want leads so we can get more leads, more money. Okay. All right, so these are the systems that we touched on. If you want to go ahead and jot those down in our last sessions, we touched on Opus Pro, which we will go to that again today. Okay. And the way you access Opus Pro is you access it only through a website. Okay. So I don't believe there's an app, but don't quote me on that. There might be one, but Opus Pro. Okay. YouTube, of course, you go through youtube.com, or you can also get the app. Canva, canva.com, or you can also get the app. Isu, you can only get that on website, okay? And then of course, ChatGPT, we also talked about. I hope you guys are familiar with ChatGPT, and now Google has Gemini, okay? Those are AI systems. They do everything for you. If you didn't know how to build a buyer brokerage agreement, or a buyer presentation or a listing presentation, you can tell ChatGPT to create that for you, okay? Basically, it's gonna give you all the content that you need to put into those systems, and then you're gonna take it into your marketing system and you're gonna apply that, all right? Okay, so we touched on InVideo also. InVideo.io is also an AI system, okay? This is where you can actually physically tell the system what you want it to build for you in a video format, okay? So I would encourage you to go back on and learn how to kind of play with the systems. They're called prompts, okay? So you want to look up what are good prompts to put inside of these AI systems so that it will basically build you exactly what you're looking for. Okay. So what we can do is we'll go ahead and jump into all of our systems here. Okay. I'm going to take you back over to Opus. Okay. So we're going to go to opus.pro. Excuse my computer here. All right. And of course, we want to make sure that we have a good website, okay? So some websites out there that you can use to build a website, if you just want to jot these down. We use iHouse. iHouse is a great website builder program. It is tailored to real estate agents, so it's going to have all of that CRM that you're looking for. It's going to have, your website built in. It's going to be able to, the people can go on and they can register on your website, different things like that. So I say that to say I use GoDaddy, but again, you can use whatever system out there that's going to work for you in your budget. Okay. GoDaddy is in my budget. iHouse may be in your budget. There's also Brivity. Brivity is a great one as well. All right, so let's go ahead and jump into Opus. So basically, Opus is that system where you can take a video from YouTube and it will regenerate it for you and turn it into clips, okay? So all I'm gonna do is, if there's a video that out there that you guys, if you do have a YouTube channel, okay, all you're doing is finding a video on YouTube. You're going to take that link and you're going to load it into Opus. Opus is going to chop it up into a bunch of different formats for you so that you can use it across all your social media platforms, okay? So let's just, let me open up another window here. So youtube.com, okay? And say you want to have a channel and you want to talk about interest rates in the Atlanta area. You just go onto here and you're going to search maybe interest rates. Or we'll just do today. Okay. And basically all we're going to do is find a video here that is going to work with us. We'll go ahead and let's go ahead and choose a video here. Let's see. Now, of course, you want something that you have had a little bit of permission to use, okay? So there are videos that give you the option that aren't copywritten, okay? So you just want to make sure that you're choosing a video that you have the rights, of course, to go ahead and use or manipulate or anything like that. So you do know how to access the link to a video, right? Oops. Share is going to give you a link here from YouTube. All right, we're going to copy that link. We're going to go back over to Opus. Let me make sure it copied. Okay. We're going to go ahead and drop that in here. And it's going to get clips for me, okay? All right, so down here, it went ahead and clipped it for me. It's still analyzing it, so give it a few minutes. It's telling you right here. So while that's doing that, I'm gonna go ahead and jump back into YouTube, okay? So with YouTube, if you want to have your own YouTube channel, this is the behind the scenes of YouTube, okay? This is what YouTube Studio looks like, all right? So when I take a downloaded video from Opus or from InVideo, I want to then go ahead and market it on YouTube. All right. So how I get to that? I'm in YouTube Studio. Do you have a question down? Anybody have any questions? Feel free to leave them in the chat. Okay. You hit create. All right. And all you're going to go ahead and do is hit upload. All right. You find that video and you select it. Let's go back over to Opus and see if that video is ready for us. It's still going, so it needs about 5 more minutes. So we'll show you at the end. But this is all you do with YouTube, okay? It's very simple. You just have to know where to get them, where to go to find the tool, okay? Any questions on YouTube? All right.
There is a question. Sorry, there's a question in the chat. Says, is there a way to tell if a video is copywritten, basically?
I think it actually says it on the video inside of the description. Okay. So really what you want to do is have your own stuff, because really what you're trying to do is brand yourself. Okay. So if you really want to start creating these videos, I'm going to show you a quick and simple, easy way. All you have to do is go back to ChatGPT. Okay. Well, we didn't go into chat, but I'm going to show you how to go into chat. Okay. So at ChatGPT, it's chatgpt.com, I believe. Yep, chatgpt.com. All right. Once you've successfully registered, which is a matter of 5 minutes, okay? It's simple and easy. This is what the inside of it looks like, okay? This is what it's going to look like once you get in there, okay? As you can see, I've been using it over here, okay? So basically what you want to do is you're going to give it a prompt. So if I want to create a video on, let's see, a home buyer video, you can tell the system, give me a script for a home buyer video. Okay. I would say create a script for a home buyer video, YouTube video. How about viral? Viral YouTube. We want to get down to it, okay? We're trying to go viral. I hit enter. It's giving me a script, okay? So you have a script right here. Now, if you physically want to, if you can memorize and you're good with memorization, great. There are actually apps out there that do teleprompting. So you don't even have to memorize it, okay? Yes. There are apps that do teleprompt, okay? You're going to take this script and throw it into the teleprompter, and you're just going to recite what you want it to say. Okay? If you want to do one on today's market or this month's market, and you want to send it out as a newsletter, right? You can give you a script to write a this month's market, and you can send it out in digital format in email. HubSpot is a great system for email sending out, okay? HubSpot. It is free, but if you want to sign up for the paid version, of course, all of these systems that I'm giving you today are free versions, but they do have paid versions that are going to give you more features. Okay. All right. So let's see if Opus is ready for us. It's still going. We got 1 more minute down there. All right. So we touched on InVideo. All right. We touched on YouTube. Oh, I'm sorry. We didn't touch on YouTube, on InVideo. All right. So InVideo, it is also an AI system. Okay. This is how you access InVideo.io. There are 2 sides to InVideo.io. There is an InVideo AI, and then there is InVideo Studio. Okay. InVideo AI, you can actually take that script that we just took out of ChatGPT, and it will actually create a video out of that script. It will be faceless. So your face is not in there, but it's faceless, okay, is what we call it, faceless content. Meaning you want to put content out there, but you don't want to put your face on it, right? So you're just giving the people the information without them even having to look at you. Okay, so I would take that script out of ChatGPT, put it inside of the AI system here InVideo, and then it's going to create me a home buyer video. It's going to put images in there and everything. Yep. And if we have time at the end, I'll go back into these systems and show you. I just don't want to, you know, because the last couple of times we've been going over too much. All right, so ChatGPT is what we touched on. We touched on InVideo. Again, InVideo AI and an InVideo Studio. The Studio is going to have templated formats already for you. Okay, I wish I could, you know what? Let me see if I can just go into one and show you what we did. We'll log in. And when you sign up for these systems, they're so simple and easy. They don't, you know, you just basically go in and input whatever you want as far as signing up. You know what? Maybe I'm in the system. Yeah, let me log out of here real quick. I manage a couple of different agents as well. So I just have to make sure I'm inside of my right systems. Try this one. Hopefully that was the one. All right, so I believe this is one we talked about. So basically when I talked about templates, these are the templates that are already inside of InVideo, okay? So if I wanted a home buyer, let's just say we want a topic of actually home sellers, since we talked about home buyers. Home seller. I'm just telling this AI system to give me a video that's already templated out there that I can use today to put on my social media. So home seller, I'm going to hit enter. And these are all home buyer templated videos that you can use, okay, today. How about how much is my home worth? 7 things you should expect from a realtor. I mean, you can take this stuff and use it right now on your social media. You probably just have to put your information, a little bit of stuff here, you know, but you can use it. We're talking about pricing in our video. We're talking about marketing, okay? This is for our home sellers. We want to stand out from these big names. You can take these videos and you can put them on your website. Okay, you can put them on your Facebook. All right. So that is InVideo AI. Excuse me. All right. So we talked about having a script. Now let's hit on Canva. Excuse me. I need some water, but we're going to go right through this. All right. Canva.com. Are we all familiar with Canva or not familiar with Canva? We are? Okay, good. All right, so you know with Canva, it's also templated videos as well. So if I wanted something on home sellers, all I have to do is search the word home seller. And everything about home sellers that Canva has to offer will come up in this system, okay? So you have Canva templates here and you have all your content here, all right? So the Canva templates, everything on Canva and home sellers will generate right here for you. All right, seller tips. It's got all kinds of home seller things that you can use today, okay? Now, what we're gonna talk about is what we did on our last Zoom call, okay? We created a home buyer booklet that we could put inside of another AI system to make it a digital booklet where we can put it on our website or we can even submit it onto social media, okay? And they can physically go on and flip the pages, okay? So that system was called Isu, okay? We took our PDF version of our book that we designed in Canva and we loaded it into Isu, okay? And this is what the book looks like once we've done that. And you can even share from right inside of the system as well. We've got 16 pages. All right, so this is our booklet that we did, right? You got your zooms there. And we're just gonna flip the pages. You know, not a lot of people are doing stuff like this. You know, we're giving our clients stuff that they can use or, you know, at the palm of their hands. They can open this up on their cell phone and now we touch them, you know? Some people are readers. So if you become a blogger and you want to create a bunch of these and send out to your clients as that is your touch every month, that's a good idea too. All right, so let's touch on Google. I think we got everything, right, Lakeisha? I think we touched on all of our other, all right, perfect. All right, so with Google or getting listed with Google, all right, you have to have a Gmail first. Everyone know that, right? Some people don't know that. You need to have a Gmail in order to get listed on Google, okay? So even if you have an email for your business already and you're using it on GoDaddy or something like that, you still have to have a Gmail. However, I think they have integrated the two. So if you choose to go with GoDaddy, just let them know how you can use the same thing maybe in your Outlook somehow or something like that, okay? All right, so let's jump into Google, what we came here for today. All right, so the reason that we're using, of course, Google.com is because we can optimize, we can get a Google profile, we can use it to grow our business, of course, okay? How do I list my business on Google? Gmail offers or Google offers. Google offers Gmail and other apps as well. Okay. Excuse that ChatGPT, that's not supposed to be there. But you know what, we'll just put that. All right. So why are real estate professionals listing on Google? Because they're increasing their local visibility, they're building trust and credibility. People can physically go somewhere and find you, okay? It's easy access to contact information, okay? So you can put all your information that you typically use on your website and you can post it on Google as well. You can even post, you know, just like if it was social media and you want to post an update, you can also do that on Google as well. You can share your book on Google. You know, you can actually have products on that Google page as well, okay? So you can sell stuff right from your Google profile. You can showcase your listings, okay? And of course, it's gonna give you insight and analytics, all right? And it's a cost-effective marketing because honestly, if you get on Google, you probably will start getting some leads in your area, okay? In a matter of a day or so, okay? There are people on Google looking for real estate, okay? And they Google real estate agent in my area, which is considered your local service, okay? So you can actually create local service ads once you get on Google, but you have to build the profile. Google's just not gonna give it to you. They wanna make sure that you are an actual reputable person, okay? All right, so where are we at? Alrighty. Enhancing client interactions. Once you get on Google, you can actually set up to where you can have chats. So you can chat directly with your clients via Google, okay? All of the systems that Google My Business has to offer, you can be found across all devices, meaning you can have it on your phone, your tablet, okay? You can stand out on Google, of course, with your profile. It's gonna give you an online presence that we talked about. You always have shared and up-to-date information. And you also can get on that Google Maps. And we don't want to forget reviews. In order to start marketing or getting leads on Google, you have to have at least 5 reviews on your profile. Okay, so today we want to just identify a couple of people that we can send those reviews to. Okay, all right. Now, before we get into getting on Google, we want to make sure that we run our business like a business, okay? Because Google they want to know that you are an actual small business, okay? Meaning that they may not verify your profile without a couple of key steps, meaning they may want your operation agreement, okay? And they may want you to furnish your EIN information, okay? But just so you know, running your real estate business like a business, you want to have a business plan also in place, okay? You want to choose the name of your business, okay? Because you are a small business. You want to register your business, meaning you want to get that EIN number. You want to file those articles. You got your operation agreement, okay? You're going to have to register with your state and local. You got to apply for that business license, not necessarily if you don't have that storefront or that store location. Okay, you got to open up that business bank account. Okay, you just want to start keeping a record keeping of your business. Of course, you got E&O insurance to cover you if you're a real estate professional. Of course, you're going to start complying with all of the laws. And then you create your marketing plan. Access and items needed when you are on Google, okay? Of course, you're gonna go to google.com. You're gonna have that Gmail to access it. So this is telling you where you can access lists on Google, okay? So we talked about google.com. You can go through Gmail, okay? And again, those things that they may ask you for once you're going through the sign up, you're gonna have to have your business name, your website, your contact information, and these are all these things that you'll need to get verified on Google. And today I'm gonna actually show you how to build a profile as well, okay? So how you access Google or getting into it, you sign in through your Google My Business. And then again, it's going to give you all the specified steps on what you need to do. Our main goal is we want to get verified. And this is what your Google profile will look once you've been verified. Okay? So we want to make sure that we have all of our information in there to make our profile strength look good. Okay? And also reminders, once you get listed on Google, you want to make sure you go over to Google Maps, okay? And you want to get listed on Google. All right, so let's jump into Google. Any questions out there? Okay. I'm going to access it through Gmail. Okay. And if you guys would like to go ahead and follow along with me, if you have another smart device, handy smart device, you can actually use your phone as well. Okay. You want to go through that Gmail that you're going to use for your business. Okay. So you want to go through the Gmail that you're going to use for your business. So I'm going to go through this one, this Cozy Home Lifestyles, and I'm going to build a profile. Actually, I may not be able to do it from here. I may have to. So I do want to show you your other apps that Google has to offer. Are you guys familiar with Gmail and all these other little apps here? So that's over here in this section here. You have all of these information. This is the AI system that is just like ChatGPT. Okay. You can access Google News from here. You have your Google Meets, your Google Calendar. Okay. So what we're looking for is business on Google. So we're going to come back over here to more, or actually what I'll do is I'll show you here now. We're going to search get listed on Google. So that's also a search you can do. So google.com. And get listed on Google. Right here, get listed on Google. Google Business Profile. We're going to go ahead and click on that. And then it's going to ask you to sign in, okay, if you don't have a business. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm in the account that I want to use. If you are managing a couple accounts or have a couple of different Gmails, you want to look to make sure that you're on the right Gmail over here, okay? If I click on that, it gives me other options here. So you just want to make sure you're in the correct account. All right, so for this one, we're calling it Cozy Home Lifestyle. That is my blog that I have out there. Cozy Home Lifestyle. All right, we're gonna hit continue. And so for this particular business, I'm not online and I don't have a local store, right? So I'm doing a service business and I'm gonna go ahead and click next. All right. It's just telling me the type of category that my system is in or my business is in, and I'm gonna do real estate agency, okay? Or I don't know if it'll give me blog. No, so we'll just do real estate. All right, and at any time, if you don't like your profile, you can actually delete it, okay? So you just have to make sure you know the login information for that Gmail. So you know what, I'll go ahead and do real estate agent. I'll keep it simple like that. My service areas, we want to specify the areas that you want to service in, all right? So I'll go ahead and hit Smyrna, Georgia. We'll say Mableton. You can list as many areas as it will allow. I feel like it's up to like maybe 10 service areas or something like that. But the more you zone in on an area, you focus on that area that you want to be the real estate expert in, the better you are, right? So we focused on Smyrna, we do Austell, we do Mableton, we do Powder Springs, so on and so on, okay? You can do Atlanta. And you're putting these service areas because once you start doing those local ads, right, you're going to pop up in that area, okay? We go ahead and hit next. All right, so you do have to have a phone number. So if you want to give out your cell phone number, fine. If you want to create a phone number, you know you can create phone numbers with Google as well. So you can have a Google number, but you have to make sure that you can verify with that number. So sometimes it may unverify you. So go ahead and use your cell phone number so we make sure that you get verified. So we're www.cozyhomelifestyle.com, right? Do you want to get news and tips and invitations? We don't want. As you can see, I have to clean out my emails. I don't need no more emails from people. All right, so we got to get verified. So you want to make sure you put an address in here to get verified. Once we complete the profile, it will possibly take about 5 business days for it to verify. If it checks out and it's Google and it's good, it may be immediate, okay? So I'm gonna go ahead and just put an address in here. Right. Next. Now you've got your phone number and you've got your email, you got your business. So this is how they're going to verify you. So I'm going to go ahead and tell it to send me an email. Yeah, I'll do email since I am in here. Actually, will it let me do it? Let's see. Oh, it wants it to be this. So let's go ahead and do our phone number. So, because I don't have an email with @cozyhomelifestyles.com. So I want to make sure it sends me the code, okay? So we'll just go ahead and send it to text message me. Hopefully I can get it right here. If not, my phone is right here. Hold on one second. All right, it sent me a digital code. All right. I don't know if I should be sharing this, but I think it changes after a while. So have at it. You are now verified, okay? Hit next. Now you're adding your service areas. What exactly it is that you do. You work with first-time home buyers. You can also work with commercial, buying agency. You can actually show additional areas here and add them as well, okay? So I also do notary, okay? So I can put in notary. I work with home sellers as well. So put home sellers. You know, we could see if there's something about marketing real estate. You market real estate. That's what you do. Next. You're going to tell it the times that you're open. All right. So you just tell it 8 to 8, whatever works for you. I think you got to put PM in there. You can tell it 24 hours if that's what you want to do. So you go down the list and you let them know the days that you're open. Next, it may want me to just go ahead and put it in. So let's go ahead. Make it simple. We'll leave it closed. All right. You're going to get a description for your business. So again, you got so many other things to do. Go over to ChatGPT and tell them to describe a business in real estate that works with home buyers, home sellers, all that good stuff. Create me a Google description or Google business description for a real estate agent that services sellers, buyers, and renters. Click enter. And there you have it. We got a nice, and I would probably even say, make it viral. So I'm gonna copy this that it did here, and you can even specify your name. So if you want to tell them about Stephanie, okay? Why they need to use her, okay? And now you have all of the information in here. You put Cozy Homes. Okay? And again, where you service. So switch it up because it's not going to have everything that you want in there. And so on. Georgia. Click next. Now you want to add your photos. So this is where you want to put a profile photo of yourself or your logo. Okay? If you don't have a logo, you can get a logo in Canva. Okay? So you can head back over to Canva and you can tell Canva, I need a logo. Actually, you can tell them I need a real estate logo. Okay? Canva's going to give you logos. You go in there, you put your information, you're going to save it. Okay? And then you're going to take it over here and you're going to load it into the system here. So let me see if I got something on here. Let me be careful. I'm not sure what I got on here. Let's see if I've got, how about this one? No. I got so much stuff in here. Okay, here we go. I got a logo right here. Open. There you go. I created that logo in Canva as well. When you list on Google, they're going to give you a $500 advertising credit. Okay. Be careful when you sign up for Google and local business. Make sure you know how much they're going to charge you for your leads if you get to that point. Okay. Make sure you have an ad budget in mind and you don't go over that budget, else it will just keep pulling money out of your account. Okay. So you can claim the credit just so you can have it, okay? You don't have to use it right now. And I believe we should be on Google now, so let's see. If not, again, it will take us 5 business days to get advertised. Actually, it's just giving us an option to try local services. We'll do local service on another day. So now your edit is visible. Click continue. And it says right here, my business is not verified yet. And it means that it may just want some additional information like an EIN number or different things like that. It's going to tell me that at a later date or a few minutes from now, what it needs from Google, okay? If you get to that point and you have, a hiccup or any issues, let me know and I can walk you through it, okay? What I want to show you though is once your profile is visible, right? You're going to be able to actually edit it and do all these things. I think you can still go in here and edit, okay? So you want to make sure all your contact information is still, what it needs to be. You can link your profiles, your social profiles. You can update your business hours. You can tell them, what it is that I don't know if you do a happy hour lunch and learn, you can put that. If you do online service hours, you can do that, okay? And then you go over to each of these buttons, all right, and you make sure that it is up to date. All right, you can do your reviews. You have to get verified in order to start working on your reviews. So right now we're just gathering people that will give us, some good ratings. All right, if you want to do your photos, update your photos, you put your photos in here, you add your logo. So I would put that back over there, and then I will probably put a profile photo of myself here. You can do some houses, or you can do Atlanta, you can do Smyrna for your cover photo, a specific service area that you service, you can put that there. So you want to go through and still build your profile until you get verified, okay? You can edit your products, you can edit your services, you can do online bookings, okay? You basically connect this to your Google Meet calendar, right? And you can do your online bookings. You can set up your Q&A, meaning that they can reach out to you and they can chat with you, okay? And then, of course, you can add additional updates. All right. So I will show you what my profile looks like for Jacobs Business Consulting, just so you can see. Actually, you know what? We're going to change this. We're going to go back over to Gmail. Any questions out there? Anyone? No.
Somebody just asked, were you using Canva Pro or the regular Canva
I
version?
have Canva Pro on here, but I can show you what Canva, the basic profile looks like. It will tell you here. You see where it says Pro? That's how you know you're in a Pro version, all right? So if you're not in the Pro version, it's just you can still use that, right? But say you like the way this looks, all you have to do is open this up and just mimic the logo design that's here. You can just put that in there. You know what I'm saying? If it still gives you the ability to use it, right? So you just use all of the free logos that they give you in here, or really it's only $14.99 a month for Canva. So if you want to use it and you think you're going to use it for a lot of marketing, and then you can cancel at any time. Okay. All right. So let's go back into my other Gmail real quick. And I'm going to show you what my profile looks like.
While that's loading, there's one more question. You can edit your profile after you're verified on Google. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Absolutely. They want you to stay up to date on your profile. So they want you to actually go in there and do stuff anyways. Okay. So if you set it and you think you can forget about it, no, you still want to go in and do some stuff. So what it's telling me here is probably telling me to respond to my reviews, right? So that's why my strength is coming down a little bit. So you want to make sure you go in and you respond to your reviews and you stay up to date. Okay. So this is what a profile looks like once it's been verified and you're on Google. Okay. So you just add all your, all your information. Got your products there. I can open this up a bit more. Yep. And you can add a post, okay? Just like you do on social. Any questions or concerns? Anything I can help you out with to make you more profitable in your business today through digital marketing? All right.
Hi, it's Katina. I'm sorry. Quick
Yeah.
question. When you said about when it concerned the reviews, so you would need to those 5 reviews, right?
Yes.
Once you are, verified there. Explain that one more time. How does that 5? You have to get that 5 reviews.
Yes, you need to have at least 5 reviews in order to start marketing or advertising with the local services. So if you want to start getting local service, people that sign up and call you in through Google, okay? Just like you did marketing through Facebook, you can do ads through Google, and they're called local service. But you have to have at least 5 reviews.
Okay, good. So that's what you meant by putting that money aside. Be ready for that.
Yes.
Okay, so that's happening. Okay.
Exactly.
Wonderful.
Exactly. So I think I had a little bit more left at the end of this. Let's see. Actually, is it open here? It might be.
Steph, another question is verification the same as Google Screened, or is that something different? Are you familiar?
I think it's the same thing. I think it's the same thing, but what they talk about is being verified. So just want to make sure that you're verified. I'm not sure about screened. I would assume that they screened you to make sure that they can verify you. Did somebody get that from somewhere else? Did they get a Google screening?
I've had my Google business for several years now, and I just pulled it up and I noticed that another agent, I guess probably because they have it sponsored, they have Google screened.
Oh, like somewhere on their profile?
Uh-huh.
Okay, I will research that and find out. Maybe it's just a more advanced version of making sure that they are verified, but I will find out and see what they're talking about.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's see here. So yes, run your real estate business like a business. Okay. You got your professional website. You want to make sure you got that social media presence. You got your CRM software. We talked a little bit about HubSpot. It's a great CRM system if you don't want to pay, those high fees just yet. And the system does a lot of different things for you. I create newsletters through there, okay, that I can send out to past clients. You want to learn about virtual tours. Of course, you can use your phone. But there are some other apps and different things like that that you can also use online. You can also use, again, Canva to do virtual tours and different things like that. There is a virtual tour company called Matterport. Just how you stand out. They also provide you with an app to use with Matterport if you want to get into that virtual video touring and different things like that. You want to have an email marketing platform. You have your digital advertising tools like we talked about today, all of those tools that you will use. Online reputation management. You just want to make sure you look good out there. Real estate data analytics, which we talked about with Google. You have your cloud storage, of course. You can connect all those things with Google as well. And just branding, and then, of course, your analytics and traffic. Okay. Of course, I've done all this for you. And of course, I have services that I offer. Okay. If this stuff is a little bit too much for you, we can most definitely work out something where we can implement, some sort of we can do Google or Zoom calls or, different consultations that will kind of get you up and get you using these systems. Okay. And again, how you can contact me, that is my information there. And I have enjoyed your time tonight. Do you guys have any questions? All right.
I have a question, or maybe not necessarily a question, but well, I do have a question because this is related to my Google profile. So, can you speak a little bit about troubleshooting if it's disabled or you
Yes,
can't get verified or something like that?
absolutely. Hold on, let's see here. I have some questions from a previous client that I sent over. So basically, some of the questions or things that they would want to get from you is, of course, they will want to have your EIN information and different things like that. They just want to see that your business is in fact set up. Sometimes they ask you for that information, sometimes they do not, okay? Sometimes they want to make sure you have high quality photos on your profile, okay? So that the photos aren't blurry and different things like that. They want to make sure you have filled out all your information on the profile, okay? If you're missing stuff, they're just going to skip right over you. There's a lot of people that use Google, okay? So just going to weed out those people, okay? They want to make sure that you're up to date on those reviews, okay? You're sending out reviews, different things like that. They do kind of look at the post, but not, not all the time. But if you can post, once a month or something like that, just to make, you look like you're active on there. All right. And you want to engage with the people. So like I need to respond to the reviews, stuff like that. Okay. So different things like that. But it also, if the system tells you that you haven't been verified, you can actually contact Google from that email that you sent you, and they'll walk you through those systems as well. Okay. So you don't have to always do it. All right.
All right. Thank you.
You're welcome.
And just to be clear, you can only list you know, not a virtual address. It has to be a
Yes, a physical address.
physical address.
Correct. Correct.
Okay. Thank you. I like it.
All right. Thank you guys for your time. Lakeisha has some prizes, I think. Oh, a winner of the last, she got her online store. I guess I can show you what that store looks like. Let me see here. Let's see. I sent it to her. So yes, we're giving out, what are we doing today while you do that?
You talking to me? You're asking me what we're doing?
Yes, we're giving away. We're doing a giveaway.
Yes. Yeah, I can always do a giveaway too, of course.
So the giveaway for myself today will be for the free online store. Okay. So this is the winner's store that she got. All right. It has all of these great things that you can use for your business and marketing and all that good stuff. Okay. Take it away, Lakeisha.
Okay. Give me 1 second. So I'm
Okay.
gonna share my screen so you guys can see the spin. Okay.
Need to get my cord.
Oh, y'all can never hear I didn't share the sound. It actually has like applause behind it, but you guys can't hear it. So,
It happened
but
last time.
okay. So what, you won last time?
Well, no, I didn't win
Is
last
that what
time, but I didn't ever do the whole, the sound never came through. So it was like, is it
Right,
stopped?
and I forgot to do it again. But you did win this time. So
No, that was
congratulations.
Evelyn.
Yay, Evelyn. So are you an agent? Yes?
I think she said nope. She said nope.
No. Okay, so great.
You can still go to online
right.
store, no problem.
Yes. And all right. Because everybody else on here I usually do a listing, right? So I usually do a free listing, but well, everybody except for Sharice is a TC like me. So that won't necessarily benefit them because we all do the same things. But y'all, Tina and Pamela, reach out to me. I will come up with something for you all. And Sharice, if you have a listing and you still want somebody to, just do your listing, please feel free to reach out to me and I will be happy to do that for you as well. Okay. All right. So, I'm gonna stop sharing just to make sure that I don't have anything else. Let me pull this thing back up just to make sure I don't have anything else, other housekeeping things that I want to talk about before we wrap up. This is our last session, and like I said before, I will be sending out the previous videos for you guys so that you can get the other videos where she really goes in, Stephanie really goes in depth with Isuzu, Opus, and really goes through creating those things with you guys. So I will be sending those out with those links out with the replay of this one. And yes, so I will be sending also out a survey that just to get information about how you feel about this session, anything that we can improve, anything that you want to hear about going forward. So it will be much appreciated if you guys completed that for us. And look out for Stephanie to send you an email so that she could get her Google review. She will send that out so that you guys can do a Google review for her. So if you guys don't have any more questions for us, anything that you want to share, we certainly appreciate you guys attending. And we will see you
Spring,
next time. So what?
spring.
We will do this again in the spring. This is our summer session, teaching session. So yeah, we will come up with something that we can do again. So make sure you tell us your topics because we would love to know. All right.
I enjoyed you guys. Thank you.
Definitely
Thank
so full of
you.
information, sweetie. Thank you.
Well,
Loved
All
it.
right.
good night.
Good night,
Good
all.
night.